All right, cooking with grease, boys. Scott Story, what's going on, boys and girls? How are we doing? Another happy Thursday to you. We are up in the mix. Lucky. First and foremost, thankful to be in the air condition. That's always a good thing. And we got RC Pilot Will. We got Jeremy Salt over here. So, guys, we are doing good. We got everybody locked in, loaded there. I want to tell what I do. I just messed something up. There it is. Where'd my little banner go? Dadgummit. Let's see. There we go. Want to tell everybody happy, happy Thursday. We're doing very good. We got everybody in there, and we got Tim in there in the mix. So happy Thursday, you filthy animals. We all made it, dude. We're here. Will, what's been going on? I've been seeing little snippets of you going out there braving this crazy heat. I've seen that.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
No.
No. 110 degree days. Negative, sir. No.
Yeah,
sir.
just been jumping out there, man, trying to catch some of the flights before it got too hot.
Yeah, dude,
but
it was too hot. As soon as you get up, it's like 98 degrees already. I'm like,
oh yeah, dude, it was. I went out there like 7 o'clock, and I kid you not, by about 9:30, that sun started cooking me. I had to pack it up.
Yeah,
and
it was pretty rough.
Yeah, I was packing up, and what's his face? Michael came out there, and he was about to fly. Yeah, and I was like, man, it's too hot for me. I'm saying, I'm gone.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, dude, it's been brutal out there, man. And but hats off to you for getting out there. What about you, Jeremy Soul? What you got going on there, Buttero?
All this week was packing for Jets over Kentucky.
And how's that packing been? Pretty good?
It's done. We'll just say that. It was Utah's going through a heat streak also. So it is just absolutely.
Oh, it's Utah. Of course, it's going through.
And so we're trying to load up a dark blue trailer in the sun in the prime time of heat. It was nuts. It was pretty hot.
The things we do for the hobby.
We got everything packed. The trailer will be leaving either Saturday or Sunday. We get there Monday. We will get down to Campbellsville on Monday, but Tuesday we're going to go up to Wright-Patterson.
Oh, nice.
Go to the Air Force Museum for a little bit. And then we will get back down there and start having the fun of JOK.
Oh, that's going to be fun. Yeah, y'all going to have a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was a good time.
So it'll be fun, but it's been hot. There has not been any flying this week. But on a cool note, I want to make sure you guys know you got to come by the Banana Hobby tent because we're going to show something new.
Ooh.
At JOK. And you got to come there to see it. We're not going to talk about it here or what it is.
Something new.
Something new to see, and you've got to come by to see it, at least until we do the live. We're going to do a live unboxing and assembly.
Nice.
And then eventually we're going to fly it and have a good time. So
don't worry, guys. I'll get some sneak video for y'all and send it to everybody.
I was going to say, Tim, just tell me what it is.
There you go, Tim.
We'll be good to go, man. We will be good to go.
Tim for the win.
We'll get the drop from Tim, and he'll get us in, and he'll get us information.
What Tim needs to do for me, though, is find me a buyer for my A10. So
what? You're selling it?
I'm going to sell it, or I'll try to at least.
Are you bringing it to JOK to sell?
Absolutely. So,
would you rather sell your B2 or your? It's not your B. Yeah, your B2 or your A10.
Would I rather keep the A10 or the B2?
Yeah. Which one do you want to sell?
So I love the A10. It flies great. It does great. It's just I've had it for so long.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
it's time to move to something different.
I understand. Yeah.
I would like to use that money towards getting a big T1 F-35. So
makes sense to me.
I think that
makes perfect sense.
So that's the idea there. We'll have it there, and if anybody wants it, we'll sell it to them.
Nice.
That's a good place to have it, man. Boys, Tim, what's new with you, man?
Well, I've been doing the same thing Jeremy's been doing, packing all week. Matter of fact, the camper is absolutely packed full of planes.
Man,
And the only thing I got left to do is go to the grocery store and load up the refrigerator.
How many are you bringing?
Well, I'm bringing a couple customers' planes, so that's taking up some of the room, unfortunately.
Count it. It counts as coming.
Right now, I've got two in the belly. I got the F-86, the Atom Square in the belly. I got another Atom Square that's a customer's in here. What else do I have? I got a small Atom in here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 planes in my camper.
Guess how many?
Yeah, you're
you got a lot more than I do. I'm not bringing my A-10. I'm not bringing my F-16.
You're not bringing the A-10 to fly?
I just don't have the room, Jeremy. It's just, if I didn't have these customers' planes in here, I could bring more, but they wanted them to deliver to.
We are bringing 18. So that's
18.
Well, I don't have I don't have my enclosed trailer. I'm bringing my 5th wheel camper.
Hey, well, dude,
my man.
glad you guys got everything all squared away. You're all packed up, and you got it all shoved in there.
What
Yeah,
I would like to know is, are you two showing up?
Negative, sir.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I can talk to you after the show.
So Jeremy, just so you know, I found out today that Motion RC is actually coming. Chris Wolf, Wesley, and Jared from Motion are going to be there and have a booth.
Oh, you know what? I changed my mind. I'm going, Bobby. You coming?
Yeah, I'm
They're
coming.
they're bringing their new F-35. The new F-35 is going to be there.
That's fine.
You know what?
This is a great guy. I would love to.
And that's all week too, right?
It is from Saturday to Saturday.
I'm gonna see if one of my buddies can fly me over there because I think he's gonna fly. He said there's an airport not too far away. I think it's.
What are you talking about? We're at an airport. You just have to come in either at night, in the evening, or you come in midday.
I was going to say that one's closed.
The field, Jeremy? No, they open the field for like an hour and a half during the middle of the day.
Morning, like lunchtime, and then the evening.
I'm gonna ask him and see if we can fly over there, dude. That'd be amazing.
You can fly right in.
Okay.
As
So
long
maybe
as you're not doing it when the jets are flying, because some schmuck
I won't
did that.
I won't be.
Oh no, that you mean the MiG-17? No, you're talking about yeah.
Well,
Bill came in with his.
That video is on my YouTube channel. If Bobby would like to go.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
I remember seeing that. Yeah.
Were you there when Bill came in with the MiG-17 and he called bingo fuel and everybody had to land immediately that was flying? And I was spotting actually, and this plane is way out there. I'm like, man, who in the world is out there that far with an RC plane? And as it got closer, it was like, oh crap, that's a real one. He called bingo and they told us to land everything immediately. Everybody was just like, bam, 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 bam. I mean, one right after another. And he goes out and he does a full afterburner treetop level and comes by. And I'm like, I thought he was bingo on fuel. And they go, he is now.
Man, that's crazy.
400 gallons a minute when he's in afterburner.
Yeah, I'm glad somebody else is paying that bill. Hey guys, check this out. We got our first question right here. Peter Moraldo, he says, who makes the best 80 or 90 millimeter jets for intermediate skilled pilots who are getting into the jets? Man, that's a loaded question.
Yeah,
but I would
that's
say,
a really loaded question.
Yeah, it just depends on what you're looking for. But I mean, you've got two good companies. You got Motion RC, you got Banana Hobby. They both carry really good 80 and 90 millimeters. The real question is, when you say intermediate, like what exactly are you looking for? Are you looking for something fast? Are you looking for something all-around flyer? Because I'll tell you, an all-around flyer is going to be that K8. That's what you really want. That's a good intermediate jet right there. What do you think, Will?
I guess the question is what's intermediate really? I mean, is that intermediate warbirds? Is that intermediate?
No, jets.
Jets, buddy.
He says jets, into getting into jets. Skilled pilots, intermediate skilled pilots who are getting into jets.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with Lee Motorsports, K8 Viper 90.
He's got warbird experience. That's a lot better than like high wing trainer experience.
Sure. Will, what do you think, man?
I would think if you looking to get in like a sport jet, if you're getting into jets, I would probably say something like the KA or the FMS BAE Hawk. That's a good 80 mil. As far as the 90s goes, probably looking at about the Viper 90. They don't make the Stinger 90 anymore. That was a good one. It was docile. It wouldn't stall on you easy. But if you're looking at like fighter jets, my dog is in here having a fit.
I was wondering if that was a dog or if that was
yeah,
I didn't want
he's
to
in here having a fit.
I didn't know
just to get out of the office. But
I just wanted to ask any questions.
But yeah, so if you're looking to get into like a fighter jet, then I would probably say something like the E-Flight F-16. It's already got it's the not plug and play, bonded fly. It's already ready to go. You know, something like that. Let my dog out.
Yeah, I agree. I think those are good ones. You know, back in the day, man, I used to say like the Viper 90 would be a good one, but I'll co-sign with the K8. That thing is just such a good all-around flyer. Like it has no negative tendencies whatsoever. Tim, what do you think, man? What would be a good intermediate for him?
I mean, again,
it's a loaded question, but
I mean, sport jets versus military jets. You know, I disagree with Will on an F-16. That's not a beginner or intermediate skilled. An Avanti 80.
Yeah.
You know, the Avantis always fly good.
Yeah.
Sport jets are going to probably be easier to fly than a military jet to begin with, in my experience. You know, but an F-22, I mean, those things float and they're very docile. I mean, if you wanted a military jet, I think that would probably be the most forgiving military jet. You don't want to do an F-4. You don't want to do an F-16, in my opinion.
I did an F-16 when I started with well, I wouldn't say started, but I would say it was my second jet. My second jet was an F-16 because my jet was a Viper 7. So yeah, I mean, but if he wants to move into a warbird type jet, then I would probably say F-16, F-22, something like that. F-22 is just kind of intimidating though. When you know, I feel like it's intimidating as a new pilot because I remember when I started out and John from Two Brothers with his F-22, he used to be out there and he offered me to fly it, and I'm like, dude, no, I'm not flying your plane. Even though he was pulling my chain on that. But, you know, just watching it fly, it was intimidating to me as a new to the jets thing, you know. The F-16 70 mil didn't seem as intimidating because it was easy going or whatnot. So, but, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good loaded question for for everybody to kind of have to take a stab at. So if you guys got any more questions, let us know. But I hope that kind of gave you some direction right there. But let's go ahead and talk about one of the first topics, if I can get my act together behind the scenes. So everybody's been talking about this one bird that was coming, and somebody dropped some information on it, and I was like, hey, let's talk about it. So there's a little bit of video out there on the Freewing SU-57 Twin 80 millimeter EDF jet. I don't know if you guys have seen this or not, but if you haven't, guess what? I'm going to show you so you can take a gander at it, and then you can let me know what you think about it, and we will see. So let me get that queued up real quick, and yeah, we'll take a look at it. So let's get that one there, and get that there, and put that there, because I think it's going to be pretty cool if it turns out to be pretty decent bird, and it looks like it is. So all right, we're going to share it right here and stand by for transfer, and here we go. So we'll watch this video of it together, and we'll see. This one hasn't been dropped yet, but it's a sneak peek, I guess. Little free wings out there trying to do stuff, so here we go.
Man said that fake site.
战斗机，但这一次我不只是想放天风，
I'm
我
not
决
sure
定
what he's
亲手
saying.
把它造出来。从一直开始，坐在
Yeah, let's just bring the audio.
There's no way that's freewing.
There we go.
That doesn't look like
and that's real.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
That's a foam board airplane.
Now look
Nice.
at this. That doesn't look like free wing, does it? Right there. Nope.
Hey, I sent you an email to the free wing one.
See that?
Check it.
Yeah, I know. But you see this right here? Look at this. You see those retracts? That doesn't say free wing at all.
No. Check your email at that link I sent you.
All right. Look at the wheels. That does not look anything like that, right?
All right. Look at the nose.
The whole point of this is why it's not always good to want to run out and go get the first thing that comes out that people say, because
what's glowing on the back? Is there an afterburner ring glowing through the?
That's probably,
That's an afterburner ring.
that's probably the motors going up on the foam board airplane.
Yeah, but look right here. I mean, you can clearly see. I was like, that's hilarious. I was like, look at this thing. I'm like, that's clearly not.
I will give credit too, right? A foam board airplane that is detailed like that, that's pretty neat for a foam board, you know?
I was getting ready to say, it's not bad. I mean, it looks cool, and it looks like it flies good.
It's scooting, too. Look at that thing. That sucker's running.
Well, it's got to weigh a pound.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's like literally, it's all battery, no airplane. But yeah, I was trying to pull you guys.
That's funny that it's got free wing on there, unless free wing's coming out with
right
foam board airplanes now.
Dude, that's I was like, what in the world is that, dude? So
you never know.
I watched the video and I said, wait a minute, dude, that can't be. But Will, you said you sent that to me?
I sent you a link to Free Wing's website.
Where'd you send it?
To your email, the one that you sent, the one that you always use, Bobby.
Okay. I got you. Thank you. Let me see. 1 second. Let me look it up. There you go. Let's see here.
I'm amazed that's not flight test. You know,
flight test. I'm here. Guys in a while.
Hey, if it was flight test, it might have been a little better quality, honestly.
I ain't lying. Yeah, flight test got some good quality.
Well, I'm just trying to say in regards to, you know, they do a lot of, you know,
it's legit real wood
foam board stuff like that, 3D foam board stuff. You know.
Oh yeah. All right, here we go.
We do have an Su-57 that is being built.
Oh, I already had this one queued up.
You did? Okay.
Yeah. I thought I was looking for the video.
No, I can't find the video.
Oh, no worries. All right, guys, take a look at it right here. Boom, and here you go. So this is the free wing version of the Fu-57 right here. It's already out, and it's not out for sale, but the information right here is out. So you can see
it's for sale on Free Wing's website.
Yeah,
you're gonna pay $200 and something odd to ship it to the US, but yeah.
80 millimeter fans. Let's see, 360 degree vector thrust, 7/8 channel is what it's going to run off of. Pretty cool. They're saying flight time's 15 to 20 minutes.
Ain't no way.
2150 kV in runners. Those are the powerful in runners right there. So those are the
remember, everybody know that is the fake site. Don't go and buy things from there.
Yeah. Just use this information. So take a look here. Dual 80s, 2150 kV in runner. I never buy from them, by the way, just so y'all know. I always will buy from a reputable business, or the RIPD, Banana Hobby, Motion RC, you know, whatever, A-Main Hobbies, whatever. I never buy overseas. And I'm going to tell you this right here, because you see this right here. It says all this information, and then you scroll down and look at here. What do we see here? Our little buddy, right? The giveaway's right here.
Yep. That's the foam board.
Yeah. That's
what
board.
you're gonna get.
But
you're gonna get the foam board.
Yeah, look at this. That is not the same plane. Crazy. So that's what you're getting conflicting information right here. So
oh yeah.
But the good news about this is you're gonna see what the price is gonna hover around, I guess 758. I don't know, man. This doesn't feel legit. So there you have it. But yes, I would wait till the what is it? Is it X-Fly coming out with it, Jeremy?
Yep.
Yeah, I would just wait for that one. At least you know you're going to get something decent, and it's not going to be the Temu version. So, all right. Bill Wagner says fake site with live chat chick. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, look it up. I'm pretty sure we have something on Facebook for that.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah, there's something out there that we posted a while ago on there so that you can show everybody.
I remember I saw the white pictures of it. Yeah.
Yeah, the white pictures where there's no paint.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they progressed on there, and I would
Let's show them what the real thing looks like.
On the way soon, so we'll see.
Yeah, I'm excited about it, to be honest with you. Man, so many really nice flying airplanes, dude. I'm just sitting here looking at it.
They're just waiting to get your money for Christmas time.
I know. And they deserve it. That's the crazy part about it.
They're kicking it off with that F-35, and then they're going to run it in the ground with that Su-57. X-Fly is going to throw a Su-57. Everybody's throwing Su-57s. Next thing you know, Su-57s are going to be F-22s.
It'll be the new F-22, right? Oh, my gosh. I agree with Louis Motorsports. That fake site does need to be destroyed. It is ridiculous. So, let's see.
Yeah, so it's Fly Fans making it.
Oh, Fly Fans. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, Fly Fans. Okay. Well,
yeah. So it's Fly Fans, twin 70 mil, and it'd be pretty dang awesome. So
I know it's wrong for me to say it, but I think it probably would be better as an X-Fly.
Yeah, I agree.
X-Fly makes pretty good stuff, dude. My J65 is amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. That J65.
I don't think I'll ever let that plane go.
Dude, I let one go, and I was like, I'll never let that thing go again. Especially with the gyro assist in there, dude. That thing is just a buttery smooth flying airplane.
And then the what is it? The 80 millimeter T7, man.
I agree. Louis Motorsports said that at some point you got to make an Su-34 or Su-30 with canards. They had the Su-34, I believe. Wasn't that the blue one? You remember Motion RC had one of those back in the day? It was like
Su-35.
it was camo. It was a camo one.
Yeah, but they didn't have it with canards. He's talking about the Su-30.
I thought it was a 34.
S or Su-30 something.
But they all look the same.
But it's got the flying the canards in the front, as well as the full flying elevator. So
let me share this with you guys real quick too. Check this out. CHNL, they came out with the Horton Hope. Little Horton Hope going on over there, 229 RC airplane, the twin 35 millimeter. Check this little guy out right there. Little
that thing like a sword, man.
It looks like it's going to be very efficient. But it's a small little bird, but it's
oh crap! It's got wheels.
It does, but you don't want to fly it with those on there. Look at that.
Is that retract?
Are they retractable?
No. Yeah,
that looks retractable.
They retract them when you take them off.
I got to take a phone call.
All right, look at them. Those aren't retracts. They snap on, snap off.
You
snap
sure?
on, snap off. Look.
Yeah.
They snap on right there. Snap off.
Huh.
So, yeah, they definitely don't. It's a really small airplane. Little small bay right there.
Is that the battery bay?
Yeah, did you see the battery bay? I'm like, man, you could put maybe 4 double A's in there.
Yeah.
4 double A's. But this would be a good one. Again, I don't know why you would make something this cool that small when you can make it just like a twin 70 or twin 64. I don't understand the rationale behind it, but you can see it. It runs off of a 750 milliamp 4S battery. So very interesting if that's what you want to see right there. $200 what they're asking for this thing in the US. What is it in the UK? I don't know. But there you go. You got it right there. Kind of see that right there.
All right, Bobby, I sent you some videos and pictures of the Su-57.
It's got the 5600 kV brushless in there. All right. So what do you guys think about that little Horton Who 2269? Let me take a look over here at these videos right here.
It looks awesome. I like it.
Dude, I was just saying, I was like, man, I wish they made it just a little bigger. If it was a little bigger, man, that'd be great.
Really nice. A little bit more size to it.
That's what I was thinking. Let's see here.
Do you guys remember what I said back when? Usually companies will start with something small. Gauge
Jim,
how
you didn't send those to my Facebook group, did you? I mean, you didn't. No, did you send them in the messenger?
regular phone.
You should send them to the messenger. That way I can.
What? Last time you said
transfer.
phone.
Well, let's see here.
All right, I'll get you there.
Don
send
Henry
it to my- that way I can share them easy. There we go. Nice. Show the good people what we got. All right.
I'm gonna get another one of those Sport Hawks, man.
Sport Hawks. Oh, why? Why would you, dude?
I'm gonna change the elevator servo though. I'm gonna get a AGF, a Haltech servo, or something and put in that elevator. Something
Crazy.
reliable.
All right, boys. Jeremy just dropped the video, so I'm going to show you guys not the video, but the pictures of the SU-57, and that is going to be the fly fans, I believe. Yep. Let me just make that correct. Let me see, and then that'll be cool. There we go. Boom, just like that.
There you go. This is all their. You guys know how it is when you guys get footage from over there. It's
Boom.
usually the greatest.
So you got the fly fans, SU-57, twin 70mm EDF, plug and play jet. Let's take a look at it. Jeremy just graced us with this coolness right here. So we're going to pull this up and take a look at it. And here we go. All right, so that's what it looks like in its stock form. You guys won't get it like that. That's the way it's supposed to look.
Yeah, that looks good.
Is that it flying? Let's take a look. No, that can't be it. No.
Oh, that's a Raptor. You went the wrong way.
I went the wrong way. Here we go. All right, so let's take a look at it actually flying. All right, let's see.
So this is the footage that they had put out already.
They could have used better than 17.
Nope. Remember, just because we have cool phones doesn't mean they use them.
Wow. All right, so we're seeing it.
Okay, that thing's off the ground look good.
Yeah, it just took off. It's getting on step. Got the gear up, so it's getting in. Sounds like he's around like 50% throttle. Definitely not full. All right, there's full throttle.
Yeah, he's full throttle right there.
Sounds good. Listen. Cool. Very cool flyer right there. Let's see here. Let's get it to scoot around a little bit. I always like watching the takeoffs because you can see the power really well there, and then kind of watching the landing so you can see how it's going to behave. So it looks like
you guys have flown the J20. You guys know the power that has. This will have the same power as that.
Oh, okay, the same. What was it, like 2100 kVs, I think.
Maybe the 21.
Man, that thing disappears at a distance though. It gets thin because it's a thin. Wow, look at these guys just rolling down the street, dude.
It's also white.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah. Wow. Okay, look at that glide right there.
So again, that's first flight.
Why do they have cars out there? Are they on the actual street?
Because they're on a regular street.
That's a regular
I don't
street.
understand.
Yeah, that's off of the street.
I don't understand, dude. I don't get it.
I tend to do that sometimes. Just don't tell nobody.
Oh, yeah. That would never fly over here. All right.
Well, there
So
you go.
came
That
in
is
for a
what
nice
has already
landing.
been shared. There's actually one more video.
All right, let's take a look at these retracts, right? So we're going to take a look at it and kind of see how they function. So you can see all the reinforced parts right here. All right, let's go. I'm going to take that part off right there on our grass field. Buttons up nice.
Magnet assist also.
That's a bright light.
Twist
Oh,
and
and then
turn.
rotate. Okay, nice.
Full aluminum retracts, guys. So
that means you got a very strong retract.
I'm worried about ground clearance with those doors still being open for grass.
Yeah. You know what
Yeah.
the fix is for that? Take the doors off.
it should have enough clearance with the door.
Yeah. That's
Let's
pretty
see
cool.
if the retracts back up. Hang on, retracts are coming up. A less than perfect landing and the grass ain't cut that well. It might get snatched.
It looks like you got Can't tell
Well,
if
it
it's a
sounds
quick
like
connect or what.
every time.
It should
Very
float
nice.
in just like an F-22, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. If you can land
I'll probably
F-22
throw it
or
anyway.
F-16 in there, that one's going to be perfectly fine. So, Jeremy, thank you so much for that, dude. That was a Fly Fans SU twin 70 millimeter, guys. So I'm jumping into the comments, see what y'all think about that, right?
Oh, Lou, you know I'm gonna crow that thing when I get it.
Let's see. The J20 had clearance. It did. He's absolutely right.
Oh
Let's
yeah,
see.
J20 had plenty of clearance, but I
I
don't
fly
think
off
the
of my
J20
road,
does.
just careful on landings.
We'll have similar height.
Man, that is very clean. That is nice. Huh. That's funny. I'm over here reading some of this stuff. Evening from Looney Tunes, Maryland. What's going on, Jackson? RC Aviation. Good to see you there, sir. Have you in the mix? Let's see. It looks like it has plenty of power to roll for sure. Yeah, it didn't have any problems. So that looks like a very nice flyer, guys. Looks like it's going to be very, very smooth. Jeez. What's going on there, Pulley 929? Good to have you in the mix. Wiggle fingers, you're in here too. So what do you think, Jeremy, the price is going to be on that one? Around about the same as about everything else? I know you don't know.
I would assume that it's going to be similar to the J20 price.
Can you get the door?
Yeah. Jeremy, good question. Jeremy, will it have a gyro like the J20 had, or will it be able to be tuned? It's a good question.
So there's talk of how we want it to be exactly.
Okay.
The ideal way would be no gyro, and then you just do whatever stabilization you want to do on your own.
Perfect.
So
Gotcha.
that is what we want.
I mean, yeah, that seems pretty legit.
The final run of our testing. So
Yeah.
Because if you guys got it flying perfectly fine without a gyro, then that means it's going to be a really, really good flying model.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Absolutely.
again,
By the way, guys,
there's still a lot to come on that in regards to, we want to make sure that everything's what it should be. So
yeah, for sure.
give us the moment and we'll get you a good airplane. So,
well, I mean, you can't go wrong with that airplane. It looks like it's going to be pretty good. So what do you project in times, or it's just up in the air? You know, nothing set later this year?
we have an estimated time. We don't want to put it out there yet.
Don't put it out there then.
We're hoping a lot faster. So
I got you. Hey, man, nothing wrong with that. I just had my next topic up, and I wanted to show you guys.
or maybe you're going to see something like this, maybe at JOK or something. I don't know.
I mean, I figured you'd probably see something cool like that. If you were to
Again,
release
I will
anything,
let you all know.
I would definitely release it at JOK.
That was like, I will let you know.
Bobby's probably going to be calling me like on Tuesday. What is it? What
Of
is
course
it?
I
Show
am.
it to me.
Of course I am, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, what do we got? What are we dealing with over here? What did Jeremy say?
Or you just show up, Bobby, and you can see it in person.
Once we get to JOK, we will establish our tent setup and everything, and then we'll make a decision on exactly when we're going to unveil it.
Do you promise?
And then we'll post it up on Banana Hobby official
All right.
and the community and all those. So you will see our tons of posts about the time frame, and then we'll do a live. So
Don't worry, I'll get into the trailer, Bobby, early.
Hey,
for
I
you.
appreciate that, dude. Thank you. Just let me know when Jeremy walks away. Just let me know. Hey,
Yeah, I
so next airplane we're talking about is the Skynetic P-47 Thunderbolt. Little small guy right there, but that one just also came out too. We're talking about new airplanes that have come to the mix, and here we go. So you can see it right here. We've got the Skynetic P-47. Passionate Patsy. Okay, we got a little bit of Passionate Patsy on there with retracts, a little 29.5-inch wingspan. That's a little guy, and look, it's got retracts. Now,
And it's a Razorback.
hey,
Yes.
we know who started the micro retract movement, right? We know who was the first carrier of those, right? It was Banana, for sure. Check this out. With that, the L39 turned everybody into that. Look at that, dude. I think that's a nice little package right there.
do you remember back when we started this channel, and the first thing I said in one of the things was whoever comes out with a really good small retract is going to make a ton of money.
You did absolutely say that, to be honest with you. Yeah. I remember if they could figure out a way to get them in there that were lightweight. Yeah, you did say that.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're actually seeing these things in real time and take a look at it. I mean, yeah, it might not be the full aluminum that we were talking about earlier with the SU-57, but this is sufficient for this light airplane. Plenty. So, and it's got a 4-blade. That's a lot of blade for that little airplane. I know they're going for scale, but
A
man,
lot. That's a lot of thrust.
it's a lot of thrust. Imagine if you just took that thing off and put a 2-blader on there. You have a,
Oh yeah.
a little pattern flag.
She'll scoop. Think
So
it's a
this
B1.
thing is, the thing's got a
1200, I
29.5
mean.
inch wingspan, 25.9 length. Let's see here. It's got the JST connector, 20 amp on that, on the ESC. That blade, the 4-blade was 8x6, so that's cool. Plastic gear servos, which is acceptable for that size. Retractable landing gear system with struts. And it runs off of a 3-cell 1000 to 2000 LiPo. So that's kind of cool too. It is JST. That's interesting. So I wish they wouldn't do that, or just try to do XD, 30, 40, 60, whatever. And will it take off on grass? It says it will take off on well manicured short grass or hard surfaces. So there you go. Pretty cool looking airplane right there. So $229 gets you this little guy right here. And for
Hey,
scale,
and you did notice that I believe, no, is the tail wheel retractable? No, it looks like
I was
it's
looking
down.
at that. It's not, because you can see it dangling right there,
Yeah.
I think, and right here.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
That would be too good, though. That would be ridiculous.
I couldn't tell that in the photos.
What?
Does it have a rudder?
Let's
Rudder
see.
movable surface.
Well, let's take a look and see how many channels. It's got 5 channels.
It's got 5, so.
So
Obviously not.
ailerons, elevator, rudder, yes. Flaps, no. It has no flaps, no lights, no brakes, no gyro. So this little airplane, I'll tell you right off the bat, will benefit from an AS3X for sure.
Yeah, all the small ones
Just
require some stabilization. Otherwise, they're a couple
Yeah.
flight wonders.
Yep, it's not going to be fun for sure. That's the difference in these birds. So, guys, I hope that was cool for you guys to see that. So, again, another new airplane to come to market there, something you can get your hands on. I'm going to jump into the comments right there. RC Lon, what's going on, man? He says, so disappointed with that F-22 105. It flew horribly, and I had issues out of the box. So, let's see. That's
What kind of issues?
Yeah.
My F-22 105 flew perfectly fine.
Sounds odd.
Yeah. You had multiple good flights out of that
I had
thing.
multiple good flights on it.
And one of yours was underpowered, too, and the thing flew good.
Yeah, I flew with an underpowered chain sun, and it still flew good.
You did. Let's see. Yeah, no flaps is fine on something that small. If my P40 and P51 can get off grass, it will be fine. Absolutely. You know what I love about all these people in here, man? They're like realistics. You can tell they actually fly, because you have some people that aren't realistic, and they'll say things in the comments that don't really have any like validity to them. But the people that we have in here are actual flyers, and they know exactly what they're talking about, and that's cool. And I appreciate that. Let's see here. Don Henry says $20 more, and I got a Fly Fans L39 64 millimeter. I know, man. It's hard to beat, dude. This is hard.
That's a fine line there at $20.
Isn't it? Hey, look, $20 is $20 is what they say. Let's see here. Augered in. What's cool? I like that, actually. Augered in. Nice P47. Would like a gas one. Perhaps 50cc would be great. Yeah, I'm rocking on that one, dude.
Wait a second. My man said,
There's plenty of them out there in that
They
size.
sure are. I know.
My
Don't you have one there, Tim?
I don't have a P47.
That's right. You got a zero.
I've got a 0 with a Sato in it.
Well, you need to let that one go, man. Go ahead and let me get that one off of you, buddy. You can't fly all the airplanes you got. You can't. So you got to give something.
I mean,
By the
I
way,
only have 12. Jeremy's bringing 18 to JOK. How's he going to fly?
Well,
But it's
don't worry
Jeremy.
about any of
This
that.
is normal.
All right, that's not everything.
We're expecting this from Jeremy, though. This is what Jeremy does, though. You know?
Yeah, see, that's
Let's
not
see
coming.
here.
That's not coming.
By the way, real quick, I just want to let you guys know that we have a sell on those going.
On what?
What?
In stock 1.8s F-16s. So all schemes that are in stock right now are $3,000 except for the Thunderbirds.
No way.
So,
You see that right there, Bobby? He said he had glue in the rudder hose.
Who said that? Oh. I see Ron said glue in the rudder holes, damaged side panel. Had a Schubler 110 in it. That's interesting.
If he had a Subaru 110, he shouldn't have had no problems with the flight, with the power of that thing.
No, that
That would
Schubler is a
not be a
monster.
problem.
so I wonder what the problems were, because the only thing I can think of is it was FCG.
A Subaru 110 will move that thing like a rocket. Because my 110 was amazing until I blew it up. But
If
What
you get
happened
too far
was-
FCG on the Raptor, it can be an absolute horrible experience.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, without enough gyro gains, yeah, it'll be a pain.
I get. Wow, I never.
Again, we don't know what the flight experience was. We can put it on there. You can explain
He
what.
had a top speed of 91 miles per hour. You should have got more than that, buddy. Mine
Yeah,
was
for sure.
over 100 easy.
Huh.
But I don't know what your altitude is either.
91.
Yeah, if he might be at a higher altitude.
That
I don't know.
that has to be more things than that. That's got to be
And he
time.
said no, the CG was perfect for it too.
That's got to be any of that stuff.
Man,
91
Sounds
miles an hour. That's it. That's not nearly enough for that airplane.
Yeah. No, he should have hit. No, he should have been. I think me and Bobby, didn't we speed check that thing one time?
we did, dude. I think it was like what 120 or something like that, pushing around.
Something like that on that 110.
Yeah, actually, and I don't think we were pushing it that hard. I think when we pushed it hard, the thing was extreme. It surprised us like 120, 125 because we were like, dang, it didn't look like it was going that fast, but it was.
No,
going
yeah, we thought it was going slower than that.
So what I tell
Yeah, he's in
people for
Washington
CG, what I tell people for CG to start with is put your fingers in the front holes for the wing tanks, at the back end of those holes. Okay, that should be a good start to get you going, and then start walking it backwards after you have everything established. If that's not where your CG was starting, then you were whatever that.
Well, he said his CG was good, so he obviously followed the manual.
Well,
maybe
CG may be good, but where wasn't those marks? Like I'm saying, that's
Yeah.
you know, if you
Jeremy,
start
do
there.
you typically trust those marks, or do you just always double check?
No, I'm telling you the marks that I'm saying inside the
Yeah.
front mount holes for the wing tanks. At the back side of those is perfect CG to start with.
Gotcha.
That absolutely should ensure success and stability. If
Said it took him 35
if it doesn't fly at
just
that,
to rotate.
what's that?
He said it took him 35 feet just to rotate.
350 feet.
Oh, 350. Well,
Thanks, Dan.
that zero.
300.
Yeah, he put an O instead of a 0.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, I read it the way I see it. So
350 feet to rotate. Okay, so that was probably your first flight, and if the first flight you didn't have your elevator up a bit, then that could cause that, right? So the elevator needs to be up a little bit extra on that. Half flight is a great recommendation for taking off with that. It'll get up a little bit easier.
well, the one thing I gotta say about it too is if you're trying to get it to get off the ground, don't pull any elevator until that thing's rolling good and up to speed. Because if you pull the elevator or then you will basically slow the plane down and it will take longer to get up. So you just gotta trust not pulling that elevator and just let it just run, and then pull the elevator. You'll know when it's ready to rotate. Then pull the elevator and it'll just take off. Not saying you don't know how to fly it, but just trying to help out with your situation.
And it'll pop a little bit, especially on your first flight. On your first flight with the surfaces not being trimmed to exactly what flight wants, you'll get that a little bit.
Right.
Like I said, half flaps will help. Okay.
Yeah.
But what really confuses me is why did you get 91 miles an hour out of something that should have been balls to the wall for
120, especially with a Schubler, dude.
Schubler.
Outrun a jet plane all day long.
I mean, I was getting more than that with the JP setup, 105, and so there's something that just doesn't seem right in that.
Yeah. Well, RC Lon said he followed Jeremy's setup. So maybe take a look at it and see what you think, and pick up
Yeah,
and.
'cause, I mean, really, I mean, if he's getting 91 mile an hour max, that means to me that takeoff was not enough speed. What do you think, Will? I mean,
If he's getting 91 mile an hour max, yeah, he's definitely not putting out. Let me ask you a question, RC Lionel. For that 110, did you tape around where the 110 goes into the thrust tube? Because if you didn't tape that all the way around, then you're probably losing a lot of your thrust right there. Because that's what I had to do to get my 110 to actually work. I got it up there nice and tight, and then I had to seal it with some tape around that because it won't fit that 110 perfectly. So you got okay. He said he did tape it. He said he taped it. So
yeah, what ESC are you using? Is what I'm wondering.
that's another question too.
It just doesn't seem like you're getting the output you should have had because 91 mile an hour. I mean, majority of these Raptors when they get up in the air, they're probably 80 something just for takeoff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's see. Hey, Jeff O'Cass asked a question. He says, "How many times you guys fly the planes you review?" All the time, every single one.
Are you talking me, like as in me testing for Banana Hobby?
Yeah.
Or are you talking like all the Brady bunch here?
Yeah, that's true. That's a good question.
Not
actually.
6
How
of
many
us.
times?
There could
I know
be.
for me.
I don't know. Where's RC Jesus?
Yeah, I know. Where's he at, dude? Yeah, normally for me, I normally fly pretty much quite a bit everything that we have. But I'll tell you, there's some things I prefer that I like, and I'll fly them more so than others. But yeah, I've had some where I've flown like maybe 3 or 4 or 5 times, and I'm like, okay, that was enough, and move on to the next thing. So.
Yeah, I always go out and fly them, and I mean, I try to do different things with them.
Yeah.
Come back with another video about something different I did to it, So I'm always trying to improve it or alter something or whatever the case may be. Whether it's a different programming or changing out a EDF or an ESC or battery position or something,
So when I do testing for new airplanes, you can tell right off the bat how extensive your testing is going to probably end up needing to be. Some aircraft, you get them just in the air and you just feel how amazing they are, right? Other airplanes, you end up having to do a lot of testing on there. So for instance, the J20 that we did, right? The J20, we went through, I think, 8 different configurations of gyro just to get the feel that we thought was adequate for that airplane. And so that airplane went through really extensive testing because we wanted to make sure that everything was what it needed to be. The B1 that we went through, and we went through a lot of testing on that one too.
I remember you did I can think of at least 3 renditions that you guys did that y'all had to go back and forth with.
And so we do a lot, but like I said, like there are some airplanes that just absolutely you can just tell that they're solid, and then at that point, once they're solid, then we run them through the rigorous hard testing. We yank, we cram it into the ground, we hard slam it on landings. We stall it like crazy. We invert it to have stuff. We try to break the airplane in the air, to try and prevent it from having something that would cause it to do it for you guys. And so, I mean, we'll be, 40-ish flights on just trying to beat the airplane in, And then once it's past like a feel, like you can tell when, like I said, you can tell when an airplane's it's got it right. At that point is when we usually try to announce it and let you guys know how it goes. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, that makes perfect sense. Jeez, man. Let's see here. And somebody came in there and said something crazy. I was like, random, dude. Somebody was like, what in the world?
All right, I missed it because I was trying to make sure that I was making sense.
Yeah, no man.
I'm not laughing at you. It's just something that came up.
Yeah, it was some nonsense, Jerry. We had to get that out of here. I had to kick that one out like football. Let's see here. I tried to remove it by mistake. That's funny. All good, dude. Jeremy, what is that behind you, man? Did you ever get that the MB339 up and running? You know, I have one in the box.
It is ready to be rolling here soon.
Oh,
the delay,
shoot.
you remember the delay was not anything on this. It was that we could not get the Spectrum receiver I wanted for it.
Right.
They just could not get it at the hobby store that I support. And so we have that now. I could get it done while waiting to go to JOK, but I'm going to take a dang break.
Dude, take a break, man. Kick your feet up. Go get some ice cream.
But anyway,
hey, by the way,
it should be ready to go here soon. So,
by the way, I got my little it's the Freewing MiG-29 that someone converted into a turbine jet with a little K-45. Dude, I ran that little sucker up. It's air ready. Dude, that little K-45 is a loud little son of a gun, man. That thing is as loud as my 80. I couldn't believe it, especially with it hanging up down under the airplane, kind of dangling there. Pretty cool to see that. So I was really impressed how much thrust that little 45 was putting on that airplane. So I can't wait to fly that thing around and see what that's in. And then on the second turbine jet that I have ready, it's called a Ventrix that I picked up. And that has an 80 on there. I want to say like a JetCat P80. And it's got a ton of power in there. So it's pushing around 19, 18 pounds of thrust. So it should be pretty good. So I can't wait to get that one up and get some more videos on. I had to take a little break from the videos, guys. Just a little burnt out, but we're going to get back in the mix here shortly. Literally burnt out because of the heat. So once that calms down, I'll be back out there and doing my thing. So getting my second win. So that's what we're looking for. But I'm gonna jump into here and see some of the comments. Terror needs Jesus for sure.
So back to that Raptor one thing real quick. I just thought of.
Yeah.
You remember that video I posted of me taking off in the most god-awful
in the grass
lawn? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was probably 100 feet.
Yeah.
The worst grass ever with the basic 105 setup, and that airplane got it into the air easy peasy. So I'm I hate to say it, but something has got to not be right with that power system.
It can't be. We've been on the side over here chatting about it the whole time. He's got time, right? He's got a hobby wing ESC in there. He's got videos. Cool.
I believe it's happening, but I'm saying why now, right? That's the thing. I don't know why.
What kind of batteries are you using, RC Lon? What kind of batteries are you using? I want to know what kind of batteries are you using. And what size? Like 6,000s? I mean, because I know I'm using 6,000 HRVs in mine. And they give it.
It sounds like ESC's not putting out enough.
It definitely seems like there's some type of issue going on. Like if it's like bottleneck
or maybe the timing didn't actually stay. Like you go in there and tell it to be the timing, and then it just doesn't save. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
That's a rare case. It's a hobby wing too, so I mean, hobby wings are pretty good.
I'm throwing random ideas out there because I don't know why he's not getting.
Yeah, he's running HRV 6,000s and 5,000s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something's not outputting, and that's my thought. So.
And I think if he's
let me ask you something. Are you running the enclosed system, or are you running it like how I ran mine? With the open and using the ring. Are you using the closed system?
Well, remember we also made cheater holes, so it got more air too.
Yeah, but I didn't use the cheater hole on the first few flights. That was just without using after closed system. I did the cheater hose way after. Like my maiden flight was by the book, how it's set up. The only difference that was the I used the jet fan 110 instead of the JP 105. So that was the only thing I did different. He's using the fully enclosed. Don't use that. You need the intake ring. You got to put the intake ring on.
Oh, that's the problem right there. You're
Yeah, you need the
you,
intake ring. Do not use the fully enclosed setup.
Yeah.
You have to take that out, and you're gonna have to cut some of that, the bottom half. Cut some of that out the way, and then and put the intake ring on the EDF. That's where you're losing your power.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're not getting all your power.
Yeah,
I don't have any of that experience to be able to tell you that. So
Yeah,
I'm glad you got. That's where these guys come into handy on that.
yeah. You're bottlenecking your power.
You're choking that Schubler by using that full enclosed setup.
Yep.
It would rather use its intake ring over anything else.
Yeah, you're bottlenecking it. Yep.
You're gonna have to trim the intake ring to fit around into the whatchamacallit. You can get the jet fan intake ring. There's a skinny one that you can get. If I had let me see if I can pull it up. I'll drop the link to it in the whatchamacallit.
While you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and talk about Jeff Castle says, I'm beating my F-15X Fly up. Dude, I'm telling you, that little F-15X Fly is, for me, that is the best flying little X Fly ever, dude. That I sold some of my smaller ones off, but the X Fly 15 I kept. I was like, dude, that thing flies so stable and so good. It flies like a big plane, man. And it's so inexpensive to have. So if you guys don't have that one, you need that one.
The sound it makes going by.
It's great. Dude, yeah.
That
and then you put an
AS3X in it. It's also amazing. I love that too.
Dude,
and
you put AS3X in it and you got you a really nice bird, man. That thing is awesome. So let's see here. I'm just jumping into there. So Tim, what you got going on, man? What's new in your neck of the woods?
Nothing. Not a thing, man. Just
so you haven't done much flying. You just been doing a whole bunch of packing, really getting prepared.
Like I said, I just got back from Indiana, Winnemac in Indiana, and I was in Champaign at Eli Field a few weeks back. And since then, I think I flew 4 flights. I can't remember what day it was. I just went out, and I think it was a Saturday afternoon. Yeah, it was Saturday afternoon. I went out not this past Saturday. It was this past Saturday. I did 4 flights on my little Atom, and that was my little 2.1 Atom. That was it. Other than that, I've been packing the camper, which was a fiasco because I had to put everything in the storage. I don't have a toy hauler, so I have a regular 5th wheel camper with this big storage unit at the back. It has a slider tray. I had to build this nice shelf in there for the F-86 and the Atom Square, so I could get the brand new F-86 that jets over Kentucky. So that's about all I've been doing. I'm leaving Saturday morning. Should be about 2:00 on Saturday afternoon, and we'll see if I get set up because it's supposed to rain. I think all day tomorrow, all day Saturday, and all day Sunday there, and then Monday afternoon. I think it's supposed to get nice. But other than that, just work. Not a lot of play.
Nice, man. Dude, I'm glad
I went to Charleston too on Sunday, and my birthday was Monday. So,
nice, man.
So,
and dude, I gotta agree with Don Henry. You do look youthful, man. I don't know what's going on, but you look good, dude. You look nice and youthful.
Well, if everybody wants to know, I turned 55 on July 6th, so I don't feel youthful. Dude, I appreciate it, Don Henry.
Yeah, man, that's nice, man. Yeah, you definitely look good though. No joke. By the way, Bill Wagner says I went 8S on my F-15. The exhaust reducers helped a ton. Man, I had an F-15 and I think I went 8S on it too. I didn't have the reducers, but it made a difference on thrust. But I'm hoping somebody comes out with a V2, V3 version of it, free wing. Man, I'm just waiting for a really nice F-15 because that thing flies good in EDF. If I could find a turbine version of one that would run off of an 80, I would get it.
F-15s are great flyers. I mean, they're easy to fly.
Yes.
That's probably one of the easier military jets to fly.
Yeah. I want one, dude. If I can find one that'll take an 80 or a 90 or a 110, I'll get it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the problem with anything under an 80 then you can't find it unless you go to Zyco, and Zyco motors are freaking. I think it's $2,500 for a 60. I don't quote me on that.
Yeah, but it just
you want something 86 or 85, 86 and up.
Yeah, no, I agree. But and the Arrows was very good, Louis Motorsports, dude. I had one of those, the Twin 64, and that thing flew like a excellent flying airplane.
Oh yeah, that 64 Arrows is amazing,
dude,
man.
They stopped making them, so if somebody can make one of those, man, Banana Hobby needs to get a Twin 70 or something like that of that, and it would be a killer because nobody has one in that size anymore. And that was an amazing. The Arrows was a good one. I didn't like that you had to glue the tail on. But that was an amazing flyer, and that was a really good one. And I hate I sold it, and I could have got it back, and then the guy sold it to somebody else, and it was gone. So, story of my life. But look, guys, we've been rolling for about an hour and 1 minute, man. I think it's time for us to shut this bad boy down.
Well, let me say to Don Henry, happy birthday. His birthday was on the 5th. He turned 60.
Dude, Don Henry, happy birthday, dude. Big salute to you, buddy. 60. On the 5th, look,
I'm 5 years younger and almost the same day. Awesome.
Hey man, we're all pretty blessed, man, to be here, to see a birthday, to have air in our lungs, and to get out here and fly and do the things that we enjoy, and get out there and fly these airplanes and just enjoy every minute. Because there's people out there that don't get to do that, and I think all of us sitting in here watching this in the room or whatever should take advantage of all the good time that we have and all the friendships and stuff like that that you make at the field, and try to fly as much as possible, because you realize very quickly that going out to that field, man, is not only just time, for you, but it's actually good quality time that you spend with people out there and making those connections. So again, like I always tell people, best dang hobby you could ever have, where you can just go to any field that you want to and instantly connect with people just based off of flying.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing.
Well, that's how we all connected.
Absolutely. And you guys are across the country. I mean, minus Tim. Tim's like,
Well, and the funny thing is neither one of you have ever met Jeremy in person.
No, not yet, until we fly in to Kentucky.
Me and Jeremy are like this, man. We're tight.
If I don't see you there, the Thursday after this is going to be very, very interesting to watch.
Well, you remember last year when they had the live, we were in the restaurant and we're with Carrie. Carrie, I'll have a good time.
Yep.
I'm telling you, man. But look, dudes, we're going to go ahead and punch on out of here. We've been rolling for an hour, try to keep it to that. And just want to tell everybody thank you so much. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. Jeremy, thank you for bringing video footage of the SU-57 and bringing that to light. I hope we helped some people with some information. We covered some cool new airplanes coming out. There's more stuff coming. Just stay tuned. And we tried to help a couple of people in the chat through. If you need anything, you know how to reach us. Let us know. But other than that, man, we're going to pop smoke and get on out of here. Will, what you got, man?
What was I about to say? Oh, I was looking up something for RC Line. I'm good. Everything's good, guys. Y'all enjoy the weekend. We get out there and get some flying, do some flying. Just don't crash anything. and have a good weekend. And that's about it, man. I'm sorry, I was a little caught up trying to help my man.
I'm sorry, dude. But sometimes it's fun to ambush people like that.
On that type of setup for him. So
yeah, dude. Well, while we were talking to him about it, RC Line, we pretty much covered everything that it possibly could be and narrowed it down to either the ESCs or the power unit. And then once he started talking about that, I was like, yeah, it is choked out, especially. So that's why you're not creating enough power. You're creating probably about 70% power. 70,
yeah. You lose like 20 to 25% of your power without that ring.
I think it's more than that.
I took a quick glance just now at my maiden flight versus, because my maiden flight I used the enclosed system, and I look at my next flight, which I didn't use the enclosed system, and my takeoffs were totally different. So he's gonna have to do away with that.
Yeah, so I looked just online without that that intake ring, you're losing roughly 20 to 40% of your power and static thrust. So that's what you're losing, 20 to 40%, and that's For that big bird, dude, you need 20 and 40%. So, yeah. If you're only hitting 91, like I said, you're probably about 75% thrust. So you're not creating enough power.
And that's why you had a bad experience.
Absolutely.
We're all confused.
RC Long, I just dropped my email in there, man. If you got any questions or anything, just email me.
Perfect.
I help you out. Yeah, I can.
Hey, I like that. I agree. It was choking like the Lakers. Man, hey, I support that. All right, boys, we're going to punch on out of here. Tim, you got anything?
No, man. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Get out and fly if it's not blistering hot. And if you're at JOK, come see me and Jeremy. Jeremy obviously will be in the Banana Hobby tent. I'll be over in the Boomerang tent. But we'd love to meet y'all if y'all are there.
There you go. Jeremy, you got anything?
Stay tuned for the reveal.
Don't worry, I'll reveal to everybody before ever he does.
Gender
there for you.
This is okay,
He is not even going to let me near the tent.
Stay tuned for the reveal.
Uh-huh.
And then, we cannot wait to show you guys that Raptor. You guys are going to love it.
That's going to be amazing.
I can't wait to see that, Jeremy.
Jeez. Well,
I'm hoping I'll get a turn on it.
Guys, certainly appreciate y'all for coming in, checking us out. And we'll see you next Thursday. Hope y'all enjoyed this. Take care. Go get with your families, kick your feet back, and enjoy the rest of the day. Go flying this weekend if you're not going to melt. Other than that, we're out of here, boys. We'll see you next time and next Thursday. Have a good one.